The last couple of years, we've been trying to figure out if there was some way that we could combine what she does with healthcare with what I do with music. And in April, we met Hope and Steve. And Hope had been tweeting and saying to me, you know, my husband Steve has ALS. And he'd really love to come to your show and he'd really love to meet you. And so the night before, we Googled Sarah. And Googled them. Googled them and found their website. And we saw a video of their wedding.
Yeah. Well, I always saw on his Twitter because he'd always retweet Hope for Steve, and then I'm like, who is this? Like, who are these people? And why are they getting all these retweets? So, no, we're online, and they have this amazing website, and we watched their wedding video, and being a nurse, I always curious to know what the story is, and who the people are, where they're from, and what they do. And so we watched this amazing wedding video, and we're both bawling for a number of reasons, but so the next day at Wani, we got to meet Hope and Steve before Michael went on, and it was really fun. It was Michael's birthday, so they got to like help me with the surprise. I don't know if you guys remember, we made you wear a party hat and everything.
We still have a party hat.
Dude, awesome. So we took them to the side of the stage and set them all up for the show. And during the song "Life Is Better With You," which is one of my personal favorites, Michael invited Hope and Steve on stage and introduced them on stage, and Michael was dancing around. And from what I remember, Steve whispered to Hope, "I want to get out of my chair and dance." And so Hope lifted him up, and there was not a dry eye. 20,000 people just started bawling, and it was really amazing because it was an opportunity for the attendees of the festival to hear and find out who Steve was. And being a nurse, I always feel like people like to sympathize, but they can't empathize because they don't have the knowledge. And it was a really amazing opportunity for people to understand who they were and what their story was, and to know Steve as a person and not just the guy in the wheelchair.
And for me, seeing the video of you guys at your wedding, seeing Steve who's more able-bodied, and then talking to you about how you guys met, and in fact, found out that you had ALS. You said that you've been going out about 6 months, right? You said that, I would understand 2 to 5 years to live. I understand it can go away, but if you don't, you'll be married. And Hope just didn't hesitate to say yes. And we've been together ever since. And it really moved me, and Sarah, like every couple, you have your rough days, and you feel like, God, what's going on, and to see the love that you guys share, and to see the commitment and dedication that you both have to each other, not only to each other, but to fighting ALS and being a voice for other ALS families, and now being a voice for Do It For. So we thought, this is a really great experience, not only for Steve, but it really touched our hearts so much, and it's touched so many people's hearts. So we thought, let's create a foundation that can bring people who have advanced stages of life-threatening illnesses, and kids with severe challenges, and wounded veterans to life concerts. And so from that seed that was born in April, we started this foundation.
We literally went home to the hotel that night. We were both wearing our Fear the Beard t-shirts and sat down on the couch. We literally looked at each other and we were like, we need to do this. We need to give this opportunity to as many people as we can. And so thank you guys. Thank you for reaching out to us and coming into our lives. And thank you for inspiring the foundation and changing so many people's lives.
And the other thing for me was, I told Steve this last time, we came out in August and we visited them in the hospital. And I told you then, before when I would see somebody on the street with ALS, I would think, he's a poor person, what's wrong with that guy, whatever. And having met you now, I think to myself, I wonder what his name is. And it made such a big difference in my life to know you and to be able to speak to you and to be able to talk to you and get over my own fears of that